Alright, and I think I've got to do one more thing with the 3/4 view. Oh shoot. Look, I just did that on the main timeline. I meant to do that in the action timeline. So I've got the right here. I've created my keyframes there. Go to double click the action timeline. Make sure I'm in the main line now. And you've got that white background that says I'm in the main line. I'm going into the 3/4 view action. Going to the right here. No, I meant to go to the left here. Let's go back to the main line. Click on Actions. Enter 3/4 view. Go to the left here. And I neglected to create the point motions here. A keyframe for the point motion. This created a keyframe for the layer translation, which is the value for the Z depth, which puts the ear behind the head. And the point motion just records the overall size and position of the points. So I create a keyframe for that too. Right, so now I'm ready to go back to the main line, and I can apply my 2 actions. First, I'll do the front view here. I'll insert a reference. Oop, and before I do that, let me just undo that. I forgot to, let me go back into 3/4 view. I'm creating a keyframe here just as a marker, a visual cue on the main timeline that tells me where I've applied an action. And I'm going to do the same for the front view, just a visual cue on the actions layer to tell me where I've applied these actions. So now let's go back to the main line. I'm going to apply the 3/4 view, insert a reference, and now you can see, hey, you've applied your action at this frame. I'm going to go to frame 30, go with the front view, insert a reference, and then frame 60, insert a reference, frame 72, insert a reference. And as you can see, the shape just sort of somewhere in the middle crosses the boundary in front of another shape and then crosses back again. So you can control Z depth, point values. You have control of every single property of every single layer at the hands of a single action. And you just click, 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 click to apply your actions. And again, you can create new actions without any work by just going to a mid-frame and creating a new action. We'll call this semi 3/4 side. So, wait, let me delete that. All right, now in order to really copy keyframes from the middle of these 2 morphing actions, you have to copy the keyframes in the timeline. So here, for instance, you make a keyframe here. And you make a keyframe for, no, you don't have to do that. You make a keyframe here and here. You copy this to frame 0. Do the same for the right ear. Copy, paste. Same for the eyes and mouth. Create a keyframe. Copy, paste. And the face really doesn't need a keyframe because it just stays pretty much constant. Okay, so now I'm going to delete all of these keyframes that I made here in the timeline. And now you'll notice that, I didn't record the Z depth of that particular, the left ear. Maybe I forgot to copy that. Oh, I forgot to create a keyframe. So add a keyframe, copy, paste. Didn't work there for some reason. I guess z-depth values don't work on frame 0. It looks like they only work on the main timeline. But still, this is still useful because we can create an action. We'll call it semi 3/4 side to indicate that this is a turn between those two values. And all you have to do is select it right here, add a keyframe, go back to your main line, make sure you have action selected, go into your actions for 3/4, go to the left here, set a keyframe, and also set a keyframe for the layer value. And right now we'll go back to the actions layer again, go back to the main line, select semi 3/4 again, go to the eyes and mouth layer, set keyframes for that too. So now all of a sudden we've got an action that, a 3/4 action on the main line, semi 3/4, that I can apply here as a reference. And there you go. That didn't really take any work. So you can build some really subtle head turns with something like that. Alright, so that's the basics of actions, and I hope you'll agree with me that actions is really the way to go if you want to do traditional frame-by-frame animation. Well, it looks like traditional frame-by-frame animation, but you're doing it with non-traditional means. And actions is an excellent example of what Anime Studio can do as far as emulating traditional frame-by-frame looking smooth animation. Thanks for watching, and this is John Lee, and you can find me and many other Anime Studio animators at www.lostmarble.com/forums.